just like you've been doing, use the cold packs if you have a specific area. Never use heat. Neck and shoulder pain is usually related to gas after the surgery because the gas goes up. Now I have gas. No, now I'm gonna
that
burp.
won't kind of surgery.
I'm teasing. So you could put a heat pack up here, but at this point, moving should do it. We should be reabsorbing the gas. So really, if you eat, you know, you have your broth and whatever, and you feel, oh, it's sitting there, do a little walk. It'll kind of wake the bowel up, say, empty, go that way, and then rest. So eat, walk, rest. Again, avoid Motrin, Aleve, Goody powder, which is an aspirin powder, and no aspirin containing products, right? So we're going to remember to use Tylenol and use the pill version. Oh my God, my pen does not like me because the liquid you felt tasted nasty or it didn't work for you.
Want to stay down.
Right, so do the pills, and you can do it 4 times daily. So 2 of the regular strength, you know, kind of break it up into 4 doses in the day. It'll keep the background, you know, so it doesn't spike up. So after you walk, you don't go, I am never getting up again.
Right.
So it's sort of to keep it from spiking. Again, you never exceed 4,000 milligrams. That's for everybody. That's because it can affect your liver. 2 are 650, so you're within it if you do it 4 times. Use your breathing machine. We call it an incentive spirometer, and that's important for a whole week because you're still not up all the time. We all, when we have pain, breathe more shallow anteriorly. So you want to take that deep breath and make it, almost want to make you cough and move that mucus. I say the Mucinex commercial is a great visual when you see like the thick mucus who wants to get in your lung, and until you do a big cough, does it move because it's very happy hanging out there. Just a reminder, once you're normal and up and moving, you're not going to have to do that. So at least a week. If you have apnea, use your CPAP. You don't have apnea though. Avoiding constipation is by hydrating and mobility. So those are the 2 best things. If you have to, we'll take some over-the-counter treatments. Increase your water if you're constipated. It's often due to dehydration. Don't strain. Begin a daily stool softener if you need to. Okay.
I'm prepared for that one.
Yeah. If you don't move your butt, I mean, you're already moving, but 2 to 3 days. That's my phone because of the testing. But to me, that's like a code, and so it gets me like, do I have to get up? Is it time?
Have you wired?
Yeah, you know when you're used to responding to a certain noise. Again, if you felt distressed, oh my God, I just can't poop because of whatever reason, maybe you increased your diet and it slowed down a little bit, always call them. Use your app to send a message like she was talking. Common acceptable over-the-counter meds, Colis is that red-looking football, gelatinous stool softener. All of these are laxatives that don't work that second, but should help to...
do collect some gas.
Yep, there you go. So that's the gas axe that we just talked about. Any pill or capsule formulas are allowed after unless they excluded something in particular. They always said smaller than a Skittle is the reference point, and I didn't know what a Skittle size was because I never ate one. So when I came here, I had show me a Skittle. It's like an M&M. Oh, all right. So apparently I never had a Skittle.
Oh wow.
Can we just throw this away for a minute?
That's it.
We have 5 stations. They're on the second one, so it'll be a while.
Oh, wow.
Upon discharge, you're going to take the B vitamin, which we started because you had been here long enough. So you had today, so you start it tomorrow.
Okay.
If you picked another one, you just make sure it had 12 grams of thiamine. Around 2 weeks later, they'll advise you about any other supplements you were on that you could probably restart. All should be chewable or liquid for the first month unless otherwise directed by your surgeon. Which you're keeping all this, so you don't have to memorize, but getting a hand cramp. The bariatric fusion B50 capsule meets that program. Notify the physician. Now, things that are completely abnormal. Shaking chills, fever, that's higher than 101.5. if you had a low grade temp 99, that's your immune system working. Something happened, whatever. Could be too many blankets. So check it, uncover. If it's more than 101.5, then you need to notify your doctor. And he'll tell you, you know what, go to the ER or come to the office. We'll do some labs. Any drainage from those lap sites that you have, it has that liquid bandage. Never pick that off.
Well, they already falling off.
Yeah, see? So it will. So you're allowed to shower with clean soap, no scrubbing, just pat dry. But don't sit in a tub
So no tub.
or a sauna because of that microscopic bacteria will sneak in.
And how long is that?
Usually it's a month, but they'll tell you at the 2-week checkup what he thinks when he looks.
I gotta get in the pool.
Oh, you got a pool here?
No,
Or
when I go to the
fitness?
beach.
Oh, well, you'll be able to do
That's
that.
in
It's
2
cold out here. Where are you going in 2 weeks?
To the beach.
Is it warm here in 2 weeks? Because it was
No,
only
it's
39 when I left this morning. Huh?
Indoor pool.
Oh, indoor pool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, but this is the rest of your life, right? So we took this gross down, and you still have the whole summer. So it could be worse. I agree. I like the pool too.
I
I'm
need a
from
bath,
Florida. That's
though.
where I do a lot of my workouts because I've got some neck issues. So I crank the tunes and do my Zumba in the pool because
Yeah.
bouncing on the hard ground's getting tough at my age. I
Right.
look darn good for 85, you see?
You know what? You want her both?
That's right, Grandma.
You 85?
But no, I agree. Grandma's doing good. She put me to shame yesterday. She's running around. Other signs of dehydration. Your urine gets very dark, more orangey, kind of dark amber brown. That means hydrate. You're too dry. If you absolutely can't keep a clear liquid down for more than 4 hours because you feel bloated, you're just nauseous, whatever it is, despite your nausea med, that's when you would call Tina, send an app, talk about maybe you just need a little boost, a little reset from the infusion. Maybe you can take a walk and maybe in another hour you can restart. But that's the time frame. That would be too long without hydration for someone on such little liquids. Okay? So that's why the baby sips, to keep your body used to it, kind of building up the tolerance. Hello? Who loves you? Thank you.
Thank you. Just throw 'em.
I couldn't hear them since they'll
Oh, that
text
test
them
is
like
making me
that. It's
crazy.
messing up my phone. I'm like, I can't see.
We talked about fever, pain that just doesn't improve, no matter what your pain medicine you took. That would be unusual. We would expect better, not worse, over the next week, 2 weeks. We talked about the glue on your incision. You may shower, but don't submerge. I know. Oh, see, 1 month it says. But again, let's just say it's better not to have an infection and wait a little bit. I know, I'm with you. I'm a big water bunny. I'm a scuba diver. I get it.
I did saran wrap.
Saran wrap around your belly? Well, I'm just,
That's what they told me.
oh, I'm just saying what they're
Right.
saying. I don't want to
Right.
suggest something and have her get an infection.
No,
'cause
I
it's-
wasn't in the
Oh no, I think they healing up
Oh,
quite
really?
well.
Back then they didn't even let the water run over.
They're healing up quite well.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe when he sees you in 2 weeks, he'll feel different because you were here a little bit longer than some. So,
Yeah.
but I'm going to tell you
I
what
got
the
you.
perfect idea is. I can't make up a story. You call me when you can. I'll go swimming with you.
Man, you just made yourself invited somewhere.
She said we would
Hey,
call you.
I don't mind. It has to be warm though. I'm a wimpy girl in my water. I heat my pool.
They would call you.
Do you heat it?
Yes.
God bless. Yeah, my poor husband puts up with me. I make him heat it to 90 when I'm home. And he goes, "Oh, you're coming home. I got to turn it up."
Yeah, we got to have the indoor.
But that's what it feels good on my neck. You know, when you have arthritis and things.
Mm-hmm.
You got on my side, the nerve, don't
Mm.
I? The nerve.
And it's good because your joints are supported, so it doesn't hurt like when you're bouncing on the land. I've adapted. I told you, I'm getting old. She's laughing. It is different, as you know, 40, I went, I'm already noticing changes. 50, 60, now I'm like, oh my God, folks.
40, I broke down.
Did you? Yeah.
All apart.
Oh,
50, I came back together.
thank God.
No, 30, I hit everything hurt.
Well, see, you're headed in the right direction. Remember, there's a goal, right? Which is improved health and mobility. So I'm proud of you for that. But you have to, be proactive. You have to remember, I know you're going to go home and go, hallelujah, in your favorite whatever chair or bed. But remember, get back up.
I'm not with her dog at home.
Yeah, that'll keep you perky.
Hugging and licking her.
Little or big?
Medium size.
Medium. Well, just don't let them bounce on your tummy.
That's
Shield you.
what I'm
Put a
worried
pillow
about.
across here, maybe.
Yeah.
My dog's not a jumper, but I
no.
can picture that. I think my daughter was 2.5 when I had my hysterectomy. So it was like, okay, I can't pick you up. I can't. We got to do other things. God, this phone's making me crazy. Your follow-up appointment. First, we have the one in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then the soft food ones after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So March 20th, you'll see one with Dr. Pilati. The 22nd is the soft food class, as you mentioned. You have a telemedicine one with Tina, who was the nurse practitioner you saw this morning.
Okay.
And that's on June 8th. So these are steps all the way out. So you always got a support team, again, with your bariatric app. And again, all the way through September, you'll see Dr. Pilati again. And it'll remind you, the times and things are here. Yeah.
Okay, so do they have anything that says like my common channels or anything like that?
Your what?
The common channels.
Common channels?
Yeah. Common.
C-A-L-M.
No, COMMON. Common.
Common, what do you mean channels? What do
Yeah, it's like when they do the surgery, it's like a list of what they did and like.
In
The
my
lab
chart, you
report.
could see all that. Do you have a my
Okay.
chart? That's on another page. If
Okay.
you don't, there'll be a code to get one.
Yeah, I got my chart.
Yeah, so that's where you'll see the written notes, the lab results, the surgical description, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Or ask them when you go as well and say, I was like, what are you saying? I know you're like me, you're spelling calm, and I'm going, common. I'm going, wait a minute,
See,
and
I
I
was
just,
like, what, tranquil?
yeah. And I just, there was a joke on the way in, I have the comedy thing on my radio, and the guy was saying, cumin, it's cumin, to his roommate,
Oh,
and his
Lord.
roommate was saying, a little off color, cumin. And, and so then grandma came, it just became a whole thing, and I'm like, I'm never going to look at that spice jar again, stop it. Regular meds that you are okay to take, you have an inhaler, a rescue inhaler, blood thinner, your Eliquis, the B vitamins. So I'm going to remind you, start tomorrow. So that would be the 15th. I have to remember what day it is. At home, slightly different med, your hydrocodone, but I gave you oxycodone. So at 12:25, you took it, just so you can kind of keep track. Yours will be again every 4 hours. If you want to just take Tylenol at the 4-hour mark and maybe get 2 doses of Tylenol in this evening, you should have time for that, depending on what time you go to bed. Okay, so you can kind of start that based on how you're feeling. You had antivert for some vertigo, dizziness. Is that like a periodic thing, or?
Yeah, I take it as needed.
Yep. You have your Zofran, which is the nausea med. I gave you the one this morning, so you could take one anytime from about 2 o'clock on if you needed it.
Okay.
The Protonics, I also gave you that pill. That's what decreases the acid we actually make in our stomachs to help with some of the heartburn and pain after the surgical procedure. Again, a reminder, this is Motrin, don't take ibuprofen. Your old multivitamin, because we have our special one that you're going to be on. So supplements that you took before are replaced with our vitamin, which is the B complex and the chewables as you advance. You already picked these up, but it's reminding you to pick up prescriptions if you needed. Everybody gets a little reminder. What do I do if I have pain meds left over? How do I get rid of them? What do I do? A little safety suggestion, whatever. No, don't give them to your dog. I'm teasing you.
Give them to your grandma.
Yeah. My poor mother, she needed knee replacement. So you have a My Shop. Yep, it says you have an active one. So that way you go on there and you'll see everything. And my mother needed knee replacements. I couldn't get her to take her pain med. Finally at about, 87. She would always say this, but she'd say, I don't want to be addicted. I said, you should be addicted at 87. Oh my God, when are you going to start taking pain medicine? It was just like, she just, in her mind, she had a little early dementia, but she thought, oh, that's terrible. I read things on TV. People take those things. Mom, you have bone on bone. You can't walk comfortably. Please take this for me. But you'd really have to remind her and kind of encourage it. Here's your different overview of what the procedure is that you specifically had. So there's a little bit of information. And again, maybe there's something specific you wanted him to tell you. General activity review, sort of like what we talked about. Ooh. Again, sipping water all day long. I'm a firm believer in a timer, though. I know how easily life distracts. You know, someone's going to come visit you. You're going to be talking. 30 minutes goes by. You forgot to take a sip because you're, excited, or the dog comes out, whatever. You're taking a walk. Take it with you. Put a timer on. Put your bariatric app or the stopwatch, and all you have to do is hit restart all the time. And at least, life gets in the way sometimes. At least you'll stay on top of it. I wouldn't be able to remember every 15 minutes because I'd be, what am I going to do for lunch? Am I allowed a yogurt now? You're going to start doing stuff. Here goes 12 minutes.
Right.
So just saying, you might want that reminder. Just general information, sort of what we reviewed. Well, of course, you call for help if you're having some major problems. As I talked about, the ones that I highlighted were the most important. Fever more than 101, wounds pour open, you feel worse, more pain, chills. And more just general information. We've sort of talked about the dehydration. I just need you to sign this little section.
Okay.
And then I will witness it, put the rest back in here for you to take. And then you're going to need some bags or you're going to need some help getting some stuff downstairs in those wheelchairs.
What's the dates?
Today's the 14th. What'd you say, ma'am? Some bags to pack other things? All right, I'm going to be the witness. The witness to how bad we were. That feisty nurse who's like your personal trainer. I'm going to be in your ear. Oh, Melisa'd be mad I didn't walk yet. Hey, sometimes it takes a personal trainer, So I'm going to keep this page. And I'll give you these pages. All right, I'll go get a couple of belonging bags. How many you think, honey? What else you got to pack?
Them.
Them? What are you pointing at?
Them.
Oh, your mom and grandma? I don't know if they'll fit in my bag.
I don't know. How many bags you need? About 4.
Bring-
I know I need a ice bag to go, if you don't mind.
Okay, yes, I forgot about that. Yep. So I don't know where the important stuff
Just put
is.
that in there.
In here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let me get some belongings bags.
What
Yep.
is that?
It's like an information packet when we come. When we come. Take this. I'll get some belongings bags so you can kind of start the process. You got something easy to put on there.
Yes.
Don't be looking cuter than the nurse. Remember, that's a rule.
Not today. Normally.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
See? Well, when you're half my age, it's easy. All right, I'll be right back, honey.
Jesus, fix it.
I should. do your paper.
I was. I've been recording the whole time.
Oh, good. When you drink, you can play it.
Okay, I'm about to grandma, y'all. This is the hospital room that got mama. I've been recording the whole time.
If you know it.
No. Mm. Let me go get dressed. They gave you that? Oh, that's mine.
That was up here.
This ain't working either. I don't know what to do with my little piece of hair today. You look sleepy now. There you go.
Decide what needs a bag. I brought 4.
Put it right there. We'll get it.
Wheelchair?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
We probably, well, I don't know how far y'all walk. Maybe we can pack some stuff in the wheelchairs?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, we're
gonna
going to.
Okay. Awesome. You got clothes, you got a bag. Don't forget that. All right, I'm just going to pass a couple meds. Update me when you
Okay.
feel kind of ready. Maybe I can help shuffle you down or.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, kiddo.
Here's my pants. Yeah, in the bathroom. I gotta go get dressed. So they took all my cards now. What?
What?
Need to leave a load for the nurses in the back.
Hey, you need to go down the hallway.
I'm gonna wear it.
Where's my thingy?
Put it in the bag.
No, you're not.
You wearing it?
I had my balloons and stuff in here. They took them down. My bed, my body pillow. Let me get dressed. Lord Jesus. Huh?
Get up now.